Former Managing Director of the Housing Development Corporation, Noel Garcia, still intends to seek judicial review against the Commission of Inquiry into the Las Alturas housing development for publishing what he says are falsehoods. The Las Alturas commissioners admitted to an error in the final report of the Commission of Inquiry handed over to the President Anthony Carmona on September 7. Karen Kozier-Phillip reports.
There is a correction to page 178 of the final report into Las Alturas and refers to Part D of Chapter 7, which deals with recommendations of civil liability with reference to former HDC Managing Director Noel Garcia. In the original report, page 178, paragraph 4 reads, "It was under his stewardship, Mr. Garcia's, that buildings H and I were built in an area unsuitable for development and were earmarked to be demolished. However, it should read, it was under his stewardship that buildings H and I were proposed to be built in an area unsuitable for development and were recommended for demolition." Noel Garcia, in response, says the errata seeks to correct a falsehood more than 2 weeks after it was signed, and after that falsehood has been published and republished to the whole country, and says it is too little and too late. Mr. Garcia maintains that the records show that he was not the managing director during the design or construction phase of the Las Alturas Towers.
The chairman of the then chairman of the board, Andrew McIntosh, the CEO, Ms. Chow, the acting CEO, Ms. Chow, or Mr. Louis Nurse, the substantive CEO, Ms. Jolene John, the ministers at the time, which would have been Dick Ford and Rudal Mulilal, not one of them was summoned to the commission.
Now the chairman of UDICOT, Mr. Garcia, says he met with his lawyers on Wednesday and he was assured that the errata does not save the commissioners from having to answer for what he says are obvious untruths.
And as he described it, the errata and that section of the report is a nonsense in law, and it is irrational, and that aspect of the report should be rubbished, to use his word. So I am proceeding with my legal action to seek redress from the courts to have those damning allegations totally expunged. And
the notice of errata was issued by the Commission on the 12th of September 2016 and signed by Chairman retired Justice Mustafa Ibrahim. Karen Kozier-Phillip, C News.